I studied for months, gave up sleep, cut out distractions. I even stopped hanging out with my best friend. And still, I failed. Completely. I stared at that score, and my heart sank. But what happened next? That changed my life forever. This was the biggest exam of my life. I did everything they say you should do. Highlighted, reread, stayed up all night. My identity became tied to the outcome of this one test. And when the day came, I sat there staring at the questions, and my mind went blank. I walked out knowing it wasn't good, but I still had hope. Then came the result. FAIL. Not just barely. It wasn't even close. I remember sitting in my room, door locked, lights off. Embarrassed. Angry. Numb. Maybe I'm just not smart enough. I avoided everyone. Even my mom didn't know what to say. But then, one night, I watched a video by someone who had failed their exam and still made it. And something clicked. I wasn't the only one. But those people didn't just try harder. They changed their approach. So I started asking real questions. Was I actually learning or just memorizing? Was I studying to retain or just to survive? I found a mentor. I read about spaced repetition, active recall, and time blocking. I started studying less, but smarter. 45-minute focus sessions, 15-minute breaks. I made mistakes, but I tracked them. Instead of just reading notes, I taught the material out loud. Slowly, things changed. I began to understand, not just memorize. A few months later, I retook the exam. I walked in with no caffeine jitters. No pressure to be perfect. When I got my results back, I passed. Not just passed. I crushed it. But here's the thing. That success felt smaller than the lesson I learned from failing. That failure? It taught me more than any textbook ever could. I learned that failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of it. I learned that working harder doesn't help if you're working in the wrong way. I'm not defined by one exam. Neither are you. If you failed recently, good. That means you're trying. The question is, what are you going to do next? Share your story in the comments. Someone out there needs to hear it. Let's turn our failures into stepping stones.